think I did real good. I mean, I was real happy with my performance, and after coming off a big injury, so I mean, I'm real happy with my performance, and I think I did real good.
How beneficial is it to have a guy out there like Hamilton kind of coaching you through the whole thing?
Oh, it was real good. I just enjoyed the process and going through everything, and I mean, it was real fun.
Did you have any advice for you or anything?
He just teach me through everything, teach me through the drills and stuff. So I mean, it's good to learn from a good person like him.
Did you get any feedback today from any of the scouts that were here? What did they say?
They said he did real good, so I'm real happy about that, and thank the Lord for getting me out here.
What were you trying to showcase today?
I was just trying to showcase my speed and that my injury is all taken care of, and then I can run and cut and do things like that. So I mean, I'm real happy with my performance.
Then with the pass routes, almost as important as you're running. It looked like you caught everything close to you.
Yeah, I caught everything. I did a couple routes from outside. I mean, it felt real good. So.
Do you feel like it was a disadvantage because you couldn't work out of the combat?
Yeah, I felt like I was disadvantaged, and that's all the scouts wanted to see. And I showed them that, and I'm proving that, and I feel real good about it.
When did you hurt your foot? When was the injury?
I tweaked it like third game of the season, and then a couple games after that, like 4 games after that, that's when I really injured it. So, I mean, it feels good right now, so I'm all good.
How many people did you tell about that at the time?
The only person that knew was my coach and my trainer. My dad knew.
Coach Wilson didn't even know?
No. Coach Wilson didn't know. So I kept practicing, I kept playing in the games, and he didn't even know.
Did he even know after? Because you heard it like a lot before the Ohio State game. Is that when it was more painful?
Yeah, I heard it a lot before the Ohio State game. A couple of weeks after, that's when he really knew that it was injured. So.
How painful was it? Through something?
It was real painful, but I mean, I just had to stick through it. I had to fight through it. And I'm just a competitor, so I wasn't gonna let my team down. So I played every game.
Your focus today. What was the key for you for today? What were you really looking for?
Just show the scouts that I'm ready, that I can cut, run, things like that. That's what they was worried about with my toes. So I mean, I did everything, so I was pretty happy about that.
Obviously, you never want to get injured, but do you think that can show teams a little bit about your durability and the fact that you were able to push through that?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of teams talked to me about that and said I'm a tough guy, that I played through that. So, I mean, it was a real good advantage, but obviously not getting hurt, just playing through that injury.
What did Coach Wilson say to you after you told him how hurt you were? Did he gasp, or what did he do?
He said, "Let's go. We're warriors, so let's go. Let's keep on running, keep on fighting." So, I mean, I had to carry my team.
How does your game translate to the NFL? What do you think? You had to talk to GM today. What are you going to bring?
I mean, I think my speed, my hands, my burst, inside zone running, outside zone running. I think I'm the whole package. So, I mean, I think everything I have is there. It can translate to the NFL real great.
You got much feedback from teams in terms of which teams are interested in you?
There's a lot of teams interested in me, but I don't know what's going to happen, where I'm going to go. We've got to wait it out.
How important is it you to be selected in the first round, or are you somebody different?
Yeah, it's real important to my standpoint. It's one of my goals that I want to achieve, so that's why I came out here and gave it my all, gave it my best. So I mean, hopefully that'll happen.
You corresponded with Cody Latimer at all, kind of like how this process works, what to expect?
Yeah, I talked to him a lot. And I talked to him when I was going to visits, my first visit. I mean, I talked to him to see how it's going to be like, and he gave me some good advice. So I'm real happy to have him as a friend.
What was the best advice that Cody gave you?
Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So just basically be yourself.
Do you have any more visits lined up to teams?
Yeah, I have one more visit. That's to Atlanta. So 21st, Atlanta.
Which visits have you made?
I went to Dallas, I went to Baltimore, Carolina, Detroit.
What are you doing on draft day?
I'm gonna probably be with my family. Yeah, I'm gonna be with my family definitely.
What's up with nerves, I guess, like drafting?
I mean, it's just real exciting just to be with my family and see where I get selected. I mean, they're real pumped and hype about the draft day. So I mean, I'm just ready for that day to come. Dream come true, really.
Where have you been working out?
In Miami. With Pete Mamarito, I've been in Miami, training with him, so got me pretty good.
With the injury and everything else, do you almost wonder what could have been had you been fully healthy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I was fully healthy, I think everything would have been even better. But I mean, God put me in this standpoint for a reason, and I'm just gonna go through it.
You must have been pretty sore in the bucket game.
Oh yeah. I was real sore in the bucket game. This was the most carries I had, ever really. So I mean, it was a real nice game.
So you probably were in pain from head to toe, literally.
Oh yeah.
Tevin, how much contact have you had with the IU coaches, with Coach Mack and Coach Hill during this whole process?
Oh, yeah, I had a few times to be with Coach Hill and them. They were just getting me right for this day and just stretching me, making sure my body is real stretched and prepared for this day. So I'm real glad for that.
When the question of durability comes up for anybody, really, how do you respond to that?
I played with a broken toe for a long time, for a couple games, and I still rushed for a lot of yards. So the durability is there. Real glad to do that.
Even with your style of play, we've heard a lot of scouts talking about how explosive you are. Do you think you can hold that up for an entire season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely can do that.
Why do you think you can use the NFL?
Because I did it with a broken toe, so being healthy, I'll be much faster, much explosive. So I'll be ready.
Is that your style? Is that how you would explain your style?
Oh yeah, definitely.